Hi, in this video I'm going to prepare a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a healthy way, and also I'm going to count the calories at the end for this sandwich, so you're going to see me taking weights throughout the video. And I'm going to use Ezekiel bread, and also the jelly I'm going to make it from the scratch. I'm just going to use strawberries and cinnamon, and usually the jellies that you get in the stores, they have ingredients to make the jelly last for long, but those ingredients can be dangerous, unhealthy for the body, and this is just pure strawberry and cinnamon. The bread is Ezekiel bread, and that's a special kind of bread. The recipe is taken from the Bible, the ingredients are taken from the Bible, and some people that cannot eat bread, they are allowed to eat this type of bread because the ingredients are healthy. It's not the best tasting bread, but that's the price you pay for eating healthy. Okay, so this the total calories you're gonna see that is 265 for this sandwich, and that's pretty high. That's kind of almost half a lunch. But still, if you don't have time to eat or you don't have time to make digestion, this is a good alternative to provide high energy. There was a story a while ago that Kevin Garnet, when he was with the Boston Celtics, that he and the other Celtics developed a pre-game routine of eating peanut butter and jelly before the games. I have the link in the description of the video, and I guess it's because this doesn't take much to digest, but still can give you a lot of energy for the game. Okay, so I'm gonna get into making the sandwich now. First, I'm gonna make the jelly. I'm gonna take a container, and I'm gonna use a balance. This is a balance made for food. It just counts the grams and other units, and you put there to start from zero after putting this, and you turn it off. So it is not that expensive. So I turn it on, and then I'm just gonna put the strawberries in there, and it's gonna be up to 30. So I'm gonna just pause it at the end, and you're gonna see 376 grams. I'm gonna use these for the computation at the end. Here's a clearer picture. Okay, now I'm gonna put the cinnamon in the I'm gonna boil this, and notice that the strawberries are frozen. So basically, when you put this to boil, the water, you're gonna get a lot of water from them. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the next video and just put it into high, and I'm gonna put a no medium for medium fire, and then I'm gonna go just put a cover. So I'm gonna leave it like about 10 minutes to make it boil, and after 10 minutes, yeah, this I'm gonna pause here. After 10 minutes, I take the cover out and just leave it and start to stir it, but also to mash it. I'm gonna mash it, and I just leave the cover out because we want the water to come out. And I'm gonna mash it. I'm gonna stir it, and the goal is maybe in 10 or 15 minutes, this is gonna boil a lot of water, and it's gonna look really mashed. And yeah, you keep monitoring this, and you have to be not be too much far away. You have to keep stirring it because you don't want it to get stick into the container. At some point, you're gonna notice that it's in the final shape of the jelly, and at that point, you can turn off the heat. Finally, I'm gonna measure the weight because we want to know the calories per gram of this jelly. So we measure the weight of the container, which is 251. We're gonna use that weight. We're gonna subtract it from the total. We're gonna put the jelly into the container because not all the jelly is gonna be used from the sandwich. You're gonna have some leftover for another sandwich. Okay. So now let's put the container with the strawberry, and you can see it's 435. So you have to subtract from 435 from the 251 to get the number of grams, the total weight of the jelly. Okay, now let's go to the peanut butter. This is the peanut butter that I'm using. Now I have a piece of bread from Ezekiel, and I'm gonna apply the jelly. I had to put it in there first and power it on to so that the weight of the bread is not included. Only the weight of the jelly is included. So I put it back, and I see that it's 14 grams. So yeah, so we have 14 grams of peanut butter. I mean, sorry, peanut butter, 14 grams. You can see it more clearly here, 14. Oh, okay, now we have the bread and the jelly. I mean, the bread and the peanut and the jelly is cooked. So we're gonna apply jelly into the sandwich. So we turn it on so that it doesn't count the peanut and the bread weight. It's in zero now. So we're just gonna apply the jelly, and let me go all the way at the end. So that's the jelly, and I should have the weight in here. Yeah, so the weight is right here, 33. Yeah, so that's the weight. So now let's compute the calories. So the total calories, as I mentioned before, is 265 calories, and that is expected. This is a high energy option for when you don't have time to eat, and also it's a healthy option for people that cannot eat certain things. Okay, so first let's compute the jelly calories. We have to know the strawberry calories per gram, which is 33. I just basically search in Google strawberry calories per 100 grams. That's an easy way to get the calories per gram of any food basically. So it is 33 calories in 100. So I divide that 33 by 100 and we have 0.33. I like the calories per gram unit because it gives you a scale to compare other foods. So for example, let's say the calories per gram of the peanut butter is calories per gram, 190 divided by 32. How did I get that? I'm going to show you. So again, this is the peanut butter that I use, and this is the information of the food. So for unit is 190 for each 2 tablespoons. You have 190 calories, which is 32 grams. So basically, to get the calories per gram, you divide 190 by 32, and that is what I did here. 190 divided by 32. So I got 5.93 calories per gram. And you can see the advantage of this is that you can see that the strawberries are way less, has significantly less calories than the peanut butter. Peanut butter actually is one of the most caloric foods that you can get. I think nuts are and almonds, things like that, are in the same neighborhood. Even the chocolate, it has a little bit less, I think, than 6 calories per gram. Meat usually has 2 calories per gram. Rice has about 1.2, 1.3, something like that. Vegetables and fruits are below 1 calories per gram, as you can see in here, 0.33. They are very low. And yeah, even cheese is 3 calories per gram. And so basically, this is one of the. It is healthy. It is healthy to eat peanut, but you cannot eat it that much, and you're gonna see why the impact of it is way higher than other foods. And the good thing about calories per gram, as I mentioned, is that you have a standard way to compare different foods because the food information in the package is not standard. I mean, you get 190, but what is 190? I chose it to be 2 tablespoons, but another provider can say, okay, 4 tablespoons, or it's a way that the marketing teams of these foods hide the true impact of their food. They can hide it like that, choosing the serving size to their convenience. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, okay, so for the strawberries, we have a 0.33. So we had a total weight of strawberries used for the jelly of 376. So we multiply this by this, and we cancel out the grams. So we had a total of 124 calories for the strawberry used for the jelly. We use a total of 30 strawberries. So the average strawberry calories is 4 calories per strawberry, per average strawberry. So if you multiply 4 by 30, you get 120 calories, which is about the same of this. So it's another way of estimating the calories. And right now I'm doing this computation explicit, but as you do this more often, you kind of, it's like deep learning. Your brain start off learning it this way by instinct. So there's some point that you don't have to make the computation. You have an idea of how much calories certain food has, which helps a lot. And okay, so the total weight of the jelly was 135. I have to subtract the jar weight. Sorry for the Spanish in here. So it's a total of 184 grams. And then you divide the total calories by the grams, 124 divided by 184, and you have 0.67 calories per gram. Notice there's something interesting here. Notice that this is twice the amount of calories per gram of the strawberry. And the reason for that is because, like any dried fruit has more calories than the fruit itself because you lose the water. We boil out the water, and the water usually when you eat something with water, it has less calories per gram because the water has weight, and the water doesn't have calories. So if you lose that water, then it is gonna be more caloric. The last time I did this, then I think I boiled less water, so it was 0.55 calories per gram. So how many calories you're gonna get in here? It depends of how much water you boil in the jelly when you cook it. Of course, the more water you boil, the more tasty it's gonna be, but your stomach is gonna be less filled. Okay. Finally, we had 33 grams for the jelly, and we multiply the 33 grams by the calories per gram of the jelly, and we have 22 calories in total for the jelly. Still, notice that even the calories per gram increased. This is still very low. You're below 1 calorie per gram, and the number of calories in the sandwich is almost negligible. Okay, so now let's go to the peanut butter calories. In that is, as I mentioned before, 190 divided by 32 is 5.93. So we had a total of 14 grams for the peanut butter, and we multiply 14 by this, and we get 83 calories. Notice this is very important. For the jelly, we use almost 3 times the number of grams than peanut butter, and peanut butter has four still, even it's less. It has 4 times more the calories, so the impact is huge. Okay, now let's go to the slices. The couple of slices, which are big, is 80 calories per slice. I'm going to show you the bread. So here's the bread, and these are the ingredients. It's very healthy, and you have 80 calories per one slice. Okay, so there's a couple of slices, so we have 160 calories. So we add the bread, the peanut, and the jelly, and we have a total of 265 calories. Okay, thank you very much.